Brendan Bald here, attorney with Atlantic Title Company, bringing you the very first episode of Atlantic Title TV, where we show you all things Annapolis, but with a special focus on real estate. The city of Annapolis is rich with history. Its roots can be traced all the way back to the 17th century. Now, Annapolis is clearly a waterfront city. It's located on the Chesapeake Bay, right at the mouth of the Severn River. And in its early history, this position allowed for a thriving shipping industry. And this brought great wealth to the city. And all of these wealthy families that were moving in really tried to replicate their extravagant lives in Europe in Annapolis. So what they did is they designed the city with beautiful architecture fit for a queen. And a lot of those buildings are still standing today. So in this vlog, we're going to use that real estate to show you all of the beauty and charm that this city has to offer. We'll also be meeting with local real estate professionals, since they can give us a first-hand, behind-the-scenes look at what the current market looks like and what we can expect in the future. Now today we're going to be meeting with a local realtor and resident of the city of Annapolis. His name's Brian Jacobs. He's one of the top agents in town. He works over at Coldwell Banker, and he'll be a great person to talk to because he absolutely loves the city of Annapolis. Now we're going to go meet Brian over at Acton Cove Park, which isn't too far from where we're at now on City Dock. But we better hit the road before we're late. Let's go. Okay, we're not there yet, but I just had to take a pit stop at 192 Duke of Gloucester Street, aka Atlantic Title Company headquarters. So speaking of historic buildings, 192 Duke of Gloucester was actually built in 1760. It's the third oldest building on Duke of Gloucester Street. Now throughout its years it served a variety of purposes, but in the year 1952 it was purchased by the late Leroy Bald, who was my grandfather and founder of the Bald family law firm. Now the business has continued on through my father, Jeffrey Bald, who is of course the current owner and president of Atlantic Title Company. So that's your short Atlantic Title Company history for the day. Let's carry on and meet Brian over at Acton Cove Park. Let's go. Here we are at Acton Cove Park with Brian Jacobs, realtor over at Coldwell Banker. Brian, how you doing, man?
Great to be here.
Well, listen, I wanted to bring you on because not only do you sell a ton of real estate in this town, but you also call this place home. So just tell us a little bit about what makes Annapolis so special.
For me, I think it's the sheer history that's here. I can tell you that some of the homes that I've sold are over 200-300 years old, which is absolutely fascinating to me. Throughout my career, I've never had kind of the privilege to sell homes that have the history that these do in Annapolis.
Now I know you've got a showing to go to, so I don't want to keep you for too long.
No worries.
But if you could just give us a little bit about your predictions, what do you expect for the spring market?
Well, what I can say is that we've had a little bit of an issue with inventory, over the past probably 6 to 7 months, but I can tell that, inventory is definitely picking up. Activity, obviously coming into the spring market is definitely picking up. So I expect a very, very healthy market, over the next couple of months.
All right, Brian, just one more thing before you go. If I were in the market looking to either buy or sell real estate in and around the Annapolis area, what should be my first move?
Well, I'd say naturally to give me a call. I live downtown. I know this market very well. I know historic property. I think that's what's most important is getting with somebody that knows the market that they work in, but they also live there.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yep. Anytime.
Brian Jacobs, Coldwell Banker. You can find all of his info in the description of this video. That's all we got for today. Brendan Bald, Atlantic Title TV, checking out.